So as discussed earlier, after COVID, our life has never been the same. So we have adopted ways of doing things. One of the way is what? One of the way is the online meeting, the discussion. Please, going forward, when I ask question, you have to send you chat in the chat room for me, okay? Hello, hello. So you send a message to a chat room. When I ask a question, you send a message to a chat room so that there will not be ripple effect in the recording, and later you would look at it. So as discussed earlier, after the COVID, our life has never been the same. There are a lot of changes here and there. And one of the changes that we have to readjust ourselves to be using online platform. So business can go on, activities can go on. That is why we are using Zoom. And you attending Zoom meeting is also a lesson on its own, because a lot of things will be done in Zoom from here or after here. When you go to uni, a lot of things will be done on Zoom, some Google Meet, some Skype, some Facebook chat room and all that, Skype and all that. I hope you saw Skype. Those of who fill the MasterCard form, you saw Skype on your form. You saw it, you were like, what is it? It's also one of the official websites or app that they use for what? Online video conferencing or meetings. So welcome again to mentorship session 101. This is Freeman. That's my profile, Freeman Poha. I hold BSc in Chemical Engineering at Comicron University of Science and Technology. I'm an alumnus of MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program, and also alumnus of KNUST. So this evening, we want to talk about 5 profitable lifestyles on campus that what you can engage in, and at the end of the day, you become something useful, something productive toward your generation, something productive to yourself. What are those well taught lifestyles that one can live on campus? I've listed 5 of them, or I've identified 5 lifestyles that could be beneficial to you. First of all, when you go to the uni, the first thing first is academic work. So for first year, you have to give your attention to academic work. You have to go for studies, group studies, go for lessons. When after the first year, you have built your academic records. You have a good CWA or a good CGPA or a good GPA, depending on the uni you are going. Then from second year go, you can consider something like politics and leadership. You can consider something like politics and leadership. Then you can also focus on your spiritual life. You can also focus on your spiritual life, going to church, go for prayer meetings and all that. Then afterwards, you need to also consider business life. There were people who graduate from uni or never graduated from uni, but they have business. So we don't go to uni solely like that and come out solely. After you come out, there needs to be something. Then you also need to consider your health life. Your health life. So these are the 5 main aspects that I think when you go, you should what consider. First of all, academic work that will set you afloat. Then later you consider leadership and politics, student politics and leadership. Then you consider spiritual life. Then you consider your business life, and you consider your health. Your health is important. Without good health, you can't do anything. So you need to be in what? Good health, so as you can do something. So this is the 5 things I put in a pie chart. You have to give about 50% or more attention to your academic work. Your health, you have to give about 11%. Your spiritual life, about 8%. Leadership, about 14%. And business, about 17% of your life to that. So that at the end of the day, when you are done, you know you are done, and then then you will get the benefit of all these things that we'll be discussing. Yeah, academic life, you have to go for studies, do all the calculus, all the functions, calculus 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on your school. In engineering or sciences or mathematics or statistics, you do all these calculus things. The calculus you do in SHS is just small. Here, you do a path function, path. You'll be differentiating across path and all that. You do a type of algebra, you'll be like, wow, algebra today. Yes. So focus on what your academic life. How do you do that? You attend lectures, do assignments, watch tutorial videos on the courses that you are assigned to, attend group meetings and group discussion, attend library, go to library, group meetings, do extra reading, research work using YouTube and website that lecturers and TAs would give. When you are fulfilled, seek ye the kingdom first. When you go to uni, the first thing the kingdom seeking is what the academic work. You seek in the academic because that's the only thing that keep you there. If the academic work is poor, you cannot stay in the university again. If academic work is poor, you cannot stay again. So you seek in the academic first, then all other things you what follow. So you have to attend what? Lectures. As you see, KNA system are lectures. So beautiful. These are law students. Law students dressed in uniform, white and black. And these are our people, either engineering or social, so or any other people. These are them. Business students also dress in uniform, blue and black. But the rest of the school, we don't dress in any particular uniform. Law student white and black, business student blue and black. The rest of us, that one, we call it dress beautiful. That's all. Then you also need to consider your leadership life. So leadership and politics, how do you go about it? You have to read books. You are readers today, tomorrow you become a leader. You reserve a few time for student leadership and politics. You can go for class captain, department president, or department executive, college president, and XRC. You can consider that. When you go to school or when you were in Keta school, you realize that people has all this plan before they came to the school. So at this juncture, they want to execute this. Then you be like, how? How is this person excelling like that? It's not that they came to SHS before planning that. Maybe they have an elder brother, they have people who gist them at home. So when they come, they know what they are coming to do. So you will not be surprised, or those in uni, some of you may be surprised how this person comes to school and is excelling. First year, he go for this opportunity. Next year, he go for this. Final year, he's in this. And at the end of the day, because he served on many boards, he become relevant to his cohort. So when he leaves school, his cohort cannot allow him go like that. They will be looking for opportunity for him here and there. There are many Ghanaian politicians who were SRC president in their universities. One of them is uh, Samuel Ablakwa, University of Ghana SRC president some years ago. And then Sami Jemfi, if you know Sami Jemfi, he was Unity Hall president some years ago, 2013 or so, 2014. And then if you look at Fiavifi Fikote, he was also an executive member. So they leverage on that. So as you make that name at the uni, then you have what? A name. So that cohort, see the university, see the population. So if that population know you and you go out of the school, that population can make you what you can become. You get it? Read about leadership, leading and making impact. Some of you will maybe become MasterCard scholars, and MasterCard would what? MasterCard would expatiate these things for you. Take advantage of it. If you've not become a MasterCard scholar, that doesn't make you a low person. You can equally pursue your dream. Okay. So so these are leadership portfolios. They are going for agenda. We call it agenda. GSAC, Ghana Engineering Student Association. These are going for president 2022. That was their contestants. This SRC president and the vice. The president is the Franco Wusu, the man, and the vice is the one at the right hand side. The lady in the colored dress, Deborah Efia Boachi. Yes, SRC vice president. So when you go, you may maybe by any way see them pass by or all that. So these are KNUS SRC executive, SRC president, and the SRC vice president, the lady. You can also aim higher. And these people, when they are done with school, because of the number of students that knows them, they cannot be poor. They cannot. It will be highly because the number of people that knows them and the number of organizations they would have worked with, those people would have known them. So in getting job, it may not be difficult unless they cause some scandal, maybe embezzlement of fund and something. But still, they have a higher profile, so they are likely to uh, transit very well. Unlike Kojo Yeluwa, who stays at some corner and nobody knows him. Mm? It's going to be challenging for Kojo Yeluwa looking for work. Then another thing you need to consider, another life you need to consider is what? Spiritual life. I take church activities seriously. Attend prayer meetings. Be part of committee and contribute your quota. Be part of prayer committee, organizing committee, media and communication committee. Any communication you can be. Study Bible study group. Any group you can be. Study the word of God and all. You'll be fine. Because if we consider Bible as what life manual, then we need to what be reading it. Because when reading it, each day you read, you find a new way. The same maybe chapter you read the same chapter again, you find a new way of what doing things, and then you will be fine. Your life will become better. So these are students at what SEC. SEC is like Vespers, school Vespers that we go and SHS. All the students gather and go. Mm. See them dancing. See them dancing. It's a beautiful thing to be. Pay attention to it. Then the other thing we talk about, the other important life we talk about is what? Your health life. Do physical exercise regularly. On, on the uni campus, Saturday, there is always something to be done on the field. There is something to be done somewhere. Find a way to go to the field. The gym is there, and you will be fine. Once a week, go to the field, hit the field, check something, talk to a counselor about your emotions beyond control, your health. Somebody is breaking your heart, talk to a counselor, drink good water, take a lot of water, visit a hospital if there need be. These are the reason why in our budgeting we budget for your health. We budget for your health. So budget for your health. You can buy kits for regular exercise. You can buy kits for gym and build your body. Uh-huh. You talk to a counselor about your emotions that are beyond control. You drink good water and you drink enough water. You visit a medical officer if there need be. Mm. You have to take care of your health because if you are not in good health, we can't do this. If you are not in good health, we can't do this. It will be difficult doing this. So, yes, sports festival. This is a sports festival. This is a sports festival, and the KNUSC overload is also on the field. This is students. This is student on the field. This is a university student on the field. You can also visit the field. Any university has a field, a large field. Even halls have field. Even halls have places that you can exercise your body. You maybe you are not going there as a professional, you're just going there as a student. But to build your body or to be in good health and strong, you need to do something. And you are not going there as a professional. So you see the student on the field doing, yeah. Oh, this is a video. This is a video. Let's watch. Show me a thumbs up. Can you see this video? Show me a thumbs up in the chat room. Wow, that was a short video about KNUSC Gusa Games, Games, University Games. That is very fantastic. Wow. So we talk about business life. What should you be doing whilst in school? Yeah, you can think about something to do for money whilst in school. You can do buying and selling of items. Let's say shoes, let's say bags, let's say cloth, let's say classic dresses, any dress. And for all you know, if you go to KNSC, the the prices of goods in the market are less expensive compared to the prices of goods in Accra. You ask why? The Accra has port, Accra has harbor, but still the things in Accra are more expensive. So if you go to Kumasi, you can go to town, buy slippers and be share and be selling buy just slippers and come and be share and be selling in the halls at the hostels. Yeah. So you take a bag like a school bag, you buy 10 slippers, you put it in a bag. As you go, you manage to pass the entrance, you enter the room, you say, oh, Charlie, I get some nice slippers, oh, bathroom slippers. Boys don't like using slippers, they don't like buying. So you buy slippers and you go and be selling. You buy 12,000, 12 CDs, then you sell it 15 CDs or 18 CDs. You go room by room and sell. You buy classic dress, you fold them nicely into your school bag, you carry it at your back, then you pass through the reception, you go into the rooms, then you'll be selling. At the end of the day, you make some money. And at the end of the day, people will know you in that business. And at the end of the day, you also know clients in the market for that business. So after school, you will not be left like that. You have to read books on business and the entrepreneurship. You have to read books on all business and entrepreneurship. Attend business and leadership seminars. Business and leadership seminars you have to attend. They do organize them day in, day out. They do organize those seminars. So you need to prepare your mind that you're going to do what this, you're going to do that. So that when you have a plan, it's easy to follow. But if you don't have a plan, life becomes very, very difficult. You are just going to fall on any. You can also be an agent or a rep of a company on campus. You represent them, a rep of MTN, a rep of Vodafone. All these things are there. But if nobody told you, you can go to the school all the 4 years, then you don't know anything. You can be a rep for MTN, you can be a rep for Airtel Tigo, Vodafone, Unilever Ghana, Enco. You can be their rep. Provided when you go, you ask seniors how things are done, and then you learn. You can be a rep, agent for them, and you also be getting something small. And if you don't get something small, you are building relationship, you are building connections. So at the end of the day, you become what? Champion. This is idea challenge. Idea challenge. You call it business pitch. Tell me what you can do so that I can support you. It's called pitch. PITCH, pitch, business pitch. So these are students doing this for money. These are students doing this for money. Yeah. These are students who won the pitch. This student, one is a MasterCard scholar and the other is not a MasterCard scholar. They were pitching, or they were talking about how they can use plantain fiber. When you take banana or plantain, when you take it, that the tree or the plant that left, they said they can make sanitary pad from that. So they did a research and they come and pitch to president. Then the president award them 100,000 Ghana cedis. 100,000 Ghana. That's 100 million. That's 100 million. Is it last 2 years or no? 2019 or so, 2020. So these are business pitch students are doing. Provided you have this gist earlier, like Esther in the Bible, you meet Haman and Haman told you that forget about catwalk. Take this oil and be rubbing it on your body. Don't come out. Any day you come out, the king sees you, the king must fall for you. Provided you met what Haman. If you want to be Esther, you have to see Haman. Because if you have not seen Haman, you just be like any ordinary person. You don't ask, then you just be like any ordinary person, worrying yourself about catwalk. Whilst what the king needs is not catwalk. Eh? When Esther met Haman, Haman said, take this oil, be rubbing this oil on your body. On any day you come out, the king sees you. The king must fall for you. And Esther did exactly what her man told her. That is what gisting. So you ask, how is this thing done? So business teach. These ladies, they want this. And MasterCard also award them, or KNUSC, they were experienced of KNUSC. So KNUSC also award them a similar amount of money. So they had a lot of money to start their business by using plantain fiber to produce sanitary pad. That's a cool business idea. Note, as you involve in student leadership or business or church activities, in those involvement, one can join groups and relevant associations. So while involved in those things, you will join groups in those leadership, you join business group, you join church groups, then you are out building groups and associations for yourself. While building friends and relationship, you'll be building your friends and relationship, discovering your purpose through group discussion. Through group discussion, you'll be discovering what your purpose. When somebody says something, that thing can become a big business idea. Requesting for mentorship from what? Older generation or older students. Things you must what? Note and be what? Doing or practicing. Wow. This is where the Lord has brought us. Thank you all for following keenly. I think by now I'm okay. So I'll pause here for your questions and answers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, the speaker, for this opportunity. Please, in case you're having any question, please put up your hand so that you also ask your questions, okay? Hello. Hello. Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is somebody having some question in the chat room?
No, no one is having any question there.
Okay. Anyone have any question?